Sairam, dear brothers and sisters, a warm welcome to all of you. Uh, this is a wonderful sadhana initiative that we are beginning. These are all 1 hour sessions, and these are really the objective is to make this as an offering towards Swami's centennial celebrations next year. And so please do join on Friday evenings. Most Friday evenings, I think we have right now scheduled for every first, second, and third Friday of every month. And the first Friday we'll focus on music. As we all know, Swami's put a lot of focus on music, and he has always indicated and asked us to participate in bhajans, especially community singing. That is something that Swami has always insisted on. So to make those melodious, and the message, and as I was playing, if right after the Swami's Gayatri, Swami says, bhajans should be melodious, and a part of the melody actually comes from the rhythm. Obviously, singing is important, and that is the primary part of a bhajan. But the support instruments actually bring in so much, so much value add for each bhajan session. So one of the things that we realized is that some of these are not too hard to at least get the basics. So, and as you start practicing, you start getting better and better at playing for bhajans, and it's wonderful. And also it's a sadhana, because when you want to practice a talam, for example, today we'll be learning about talam. So when you want to practice talam, you're going to be playing some bhajans, and you'll start playing with those radio sai bhajans, or or if you're singing, you can play along with it. So it becomes a exercise of it becomes a spiritual exercise. So both in terms of making the bhajans more beautiful, and also to help each of us contemplate on bhajans. This is one good way to do that. So that is the intent here for the first Friday sessions. We'll also have some sessions on singing, and we'll have some sessions on best practices. How do you put together bhajans, and how do you pull together resources? For example, if your center doesn't have many instrument players, are there ways of still making those bhajans sound rich? So we'll have there are so many young adults, especially young adults, but there are other adults too who have had fantastic experience in some of these. The goal is to get us all on one platform, so we can learn from those people who have had some experience and skill in these areas. And then the second week we'll turn towards study circle. This is a very important aspect of Sai devotees' spiritual journey. And we all know how much Swami insisted on study circles. In fact, if we read some of those Dr. Hislop's books, he talks about, Swami insists that he conduct study circles and provide, I think, about 5 minutes to each person in the group to, provide their understanding, their opinions of the subject matter. And Dr. Islap said, Swami, we have 30 people, and if everybody takes 5 minutes, it'll be 150 minutes. It'll be 2 long sessions. Swami said, not everybody will participate. Just the way in this interview room, I have 10 people, and I've asked how many people have questions. I mean, who has questions? Only 2 people, kind of took that opportunity. So that said, Bhagawan's guidance is that we do focus on study circles. So some of these topics that we're going to be choosing are from a Center Leaders Conference that was held last year in Puttaparthi. I think some of you may have attended that. It's wonderful event to start with, but they've also put together study guides, and really very, very well done, thoroughly done, and they've all essentially compilations of Swami's discourse excerpts. Pretty well done. I think when we read them, you really feel you'll really appreciate the effort that went into putting those together. Some of the topics are, Daiva Preeti, Papa Bhiti, and Sanganiti are, practice and inspire, 10 guiding principles, 9-point code of conduct, Sai discipline, Sai teachings and messages, sealing on desires. This is obviously, eternal topic. We all talk about it, but I think there is certainly a lot of content that is new if we have not if you're not really deep into Swami's literature. So I think we'll be benefited by these study guides. Similarly, I think there is some other topics which are, from I to we to he, and self transformation through love, purity, patience, perseverance. I think there are so many wonderful topics. What we will do is to take one topic for maybe 2 sessions. So that means it'll be 2 months. We'll have the same moderator for those topics. And the first one we will start. Initially, we were thinking of starting next Friday with Ravi Mariwala, but next Friday I think we'll just go through an overview of the just the all the topics there, and then get into with Brother Ravi starting April. And then the third Friday, again, one more important what's a blessing that Swami gave us all is to chant Rudram. And this one, I think Swami actually talked about it, and he also talked about the importance of learning the meaning, but he also insisted that even more important than learning the meaning is to chant. So I think we'll try to do both in these sessions. We'll have Brother Venkatramana. He's a alumni of Prashanthinilayam. He lives in San Diego. He was a part of the Veda group there, and he teaches Rudram, and so he has generously agreed to do these sessions. And we will do, initially we'll do like one Anuvaka every month. We'll have some audio files and text files attached. And if there is enough interest and then we need to do more than those, we can certainly consider that and then, accommodate that. So that will be another aspect of this sadhana hours. And then the fourth Friday, we'll do it occasionally. This won't be on a regular basis. Fourth and fifth, I mean, some months we'll have fifth and Fridays too. So those two we will leave them for guest speakers. Maybe once every, approximately 3 months or so, we'll try to bring in multi-faith conversations into that. That's actually the primary goal there for those conversations. And we'll try to learn from, people of various, diverse group of members that we have in Sai family. It'll be such a wonderful, opportunity for us to listen. None of these are new per se, but at the same time, these are all something that we continue to learn and progress. Even if you're a beginner or if you're a proficient, you may still pick up some things out of this, or you may be able to contribute and teach everybody else what you know. So that is really the objective of this sadhana hour. So with that, let's embrace these sessions with open hearts and enthusiasm. Please invite others to join on this wonderful journey. And if there are things that we can improve upon, please let me know. And please let your devotional coordinators know. And I think my contact is also available. But, whatever means works for you, please utilize that. So may Bhagawan bless us all. Thank you.